welcome back. Gotta shut the music off first. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We just cut out of, oh my goodness, one of the greatest matches I've ever seen in StarCraft 2 history. And yes, I can say that because I have seen quite a few. I used to watch YouTube videos like it was my job. And now it kind of is, actually, in some ways. But we are going to be playing a fun matchup. Oops. What the bloody? I am locked up here. Oh, there we go. Whew. Ooh, scary. Okay, got to click back into the game. I was like, what the heck? How come I can't bring up the name tag? And now I can't even move my mouse around. Anyway, I'm kind of foolish sometimes, but you know what? I deserve to be able to make a couple mistakes right now because I just casted, and you can hear it in my voice, I just casted 7 games in a row between two guys battling it out for first place in Alt June 2011. That was the All-League tournament. My goodness, was that ever fantastic. And it took a lot for me to keep up my volume on my voice in that matchup because it was, I mean, I was non-stop. There was so much action going on back and forth between bases at that last game, and unbelievable that we had a player start out in a best of 7, take the first 3 matches, and then end up losing to his opponent, who took the next 4 matches in a row. He said it to himself. He says, I'm going to win this next game. And I asked him if he was going to go on a 4-game rush, and he said absolutely, and he did. That was tons of fun to watch. So if you guys have not seen those videos, please go and check that out. They're between Microstar and Enzymes. It will be Microstar versus Enzymes. There are 7 of them. That's correct. 7 games. So go check those out. Should be tons of fun for you guys to watch. But right now we do have some really fun stuff going on. Some good friends of mine. We do have BrDes, the Russian, up and going right now. He's got a good tight wall in here, it appears. Yes, he does. And a Marine on the way. Yeah, and this map, we found a couple versions of this beach map, but we like it. I like it quite a bit, and Hulkster likes it quite a bit. He did pick this map, wanted to play on his favorite map right now, and I got him this new version that does have the, I don't know if it's new or not, but it is a version that does have Zelnaga towers on it, here and here, which is relatively rare. There's not, most of the Belshire beach maps, there are no Zelnaga towers in the middle. It is just wide open like that. And you've really got to rely on your units to do your scouting for you. Hulkster got kind of an interesting base here. Looks like he's going to be canceling that. Going straight for this warp gate technology. No chrono boost on it quite yet. He is at 100. 100. Look at this. This is not good. 100 energy on this Nexus. Really needs to be using that energy on something. So Hulkster, just a tip for you, buddy. In the future, you have got to be using that Nexus energy. Chrono boost is not there for pro players only. It is there for everyone, and using it gives you the ability to stay on even ground potentially with 2 races that actually have a lot better time macroing up an economy than Protoss does, because Zerg can spawn more than 1 unit at a time, and so they can beat you in the macro game, you know, in the harvester count if they need to. And the Terran players also have the mules that they can call down, which are super effective at mining these minerals. So to stay on even footing, you really have to be using that chrono boost. Super important. That is a tip for the future. There goes a chrono boost. Heck yeah, that's what we like to see. Good job, Hulkster. It can be easy to forget that sometimes, but very, very well done. And he does, ooh, look at this, a Twilight Council. That could be fun. Wonder if he's going to go for some DT tech or not. Or maybe he will be going for Blink. No Blink on the way yet. He does have plenty of gas. Oh, yes, Dark Shrine on the map. That's correct, ladies and gentlemen. This is kind of a nice place for it. But if there ever comes any air units, it probably will get scouted right away. Of course, we do have a starport on the way, so a drop could come through that area. It might come more back in this way. It just depends. but that Dark Shrine takes a heck of a long time to build, so the possibility of it getting scouted is slightly higher while you're waiting for it to, get done. Look at this, we do have Hellions on the way, on the move, and this could give BrDes the time potentially to prepare for some DTs. Did he scout this probe? I don't know if he scouted him or not. He may have noticed, he may not have. Oh, I think he did notice. And he's got this Marine up here. I think I'd probably go shoot him out there and go try and take out that Marine. But look at this, we do have some stuff going to be built on the high ground here. Supply block here for just a moment from BrDes. Not tons of fun, but it is what it is. Pretty decent defense here, it looks like, at the front door. And here comes a drop. He will not be catching wind of this Dark Shrine, and I assume we're going to get some sort of forward pylon here for DTs, but I don't see it on the way yet. But here comes the drop right now. 3 Hellions in the base. They do not have their upgrade, but they do a lot of damage. It will depend on micro here. Hulkster's really got to get... Oh, they do have blue flame. And almost all those probes going down. Not a fun situation. Gotta get some reaction time there. Get those guys the heck out of the way. Does have the DTs right here to try and defend, but oh my goodness, the units tab showing we have 3 probes on the map right now. Oh, this is just brutal. And these guys going to be backing out. Looks like they're going to want to go defend, I think, here for just a moment. Hulkster in a heck of a lot of trouble. My goodness. Now, Hulkster is relatively new to the game. He is in Bronze League right now and still learning quite a bit, and we'll try and get some good tips for him. If you're going to do those Dark Templar, it's usually good to have a forward position, and when you've got to keep control over your mini-map. You need to keep an eye on your mini-map, and when you see a drop, you have got to go straight to that spot, grab all of those probes, and move them off that mineral line. You do not want to have those guys be obliterated the way that they just were. This defense is going to go pretty well here for BrDes, as long as he's got enough energy for a scan. No, not quite. So these Dark Templars will have free reign here for just a moment, which is a good situation for him. All it will take, though, is 1 scan, and those guys may be in a little bit of trouble, especially if they stay all together. But Hulkster going to be doing a pretty decent job trying to do some damage here. He's going to be sniping the command center. That could be very interesting. 3 of them. Yes, look at this. And no repair. Oh, he does get lifted off. No repairs yet, though. There goes the repair. Okay, so BrDes is on top of his game right now. Good job. But he cannot cast the reveal thing. What is it called? I can't think right now. You guys know what I'm talking about. The scan. My goodness, that's what it's called. Cannot scan while it's up in the air. Down it goes. Looks like he's going to try and get a scan off here. Yes, he... Oh, how did he... Oh, a Raven. He got a Raven out on the field. I thought he got a scan out. Trying to do a little bit more damage. Take out an expensive tech lab. It is going to burn down, it appears. 20, 19, 15. Down to 10. Down to 5. And 1. And it does burn down. Yet another drop in the back here. And it looks like they're going to be wailing on this Twilight Council. Hulkster trying to get his economy back online here. Ooh, good blockage there by these DTs. Good pickup there by BrDes as well. Need to follow this guy around. Get these probes up off that line. Get them up, get them up, get them up. Down goes a couple of them. Oh, this is just brutal. Oh, down to 1. Oh, he's still got 3 probes, but my goodness. This guy needs to get to work. This guy needs to get to work. Ugh. Get to work. Get to work. Get this guy right here. Get him. Get him. Too bad he can't see my ping. If he did, he'd probably know that I was trying to tell him to get that guy back to work. You need every single drone you can possibly get your hands on right now. He did some pretty decent harassment there with those DTs for a while. That Raven did come in very, very handy. Now BrDes taking an expansion. In pretty good situation here. BrDes. That's what the BR stands for, by the way. We do have 2 DTs for defense right now, not tons. And here comes Banshees with Cloak. This is going to be super brutal to deal with. He does not have detection. No real way to get it at this point. His economy is just so struggling. He says, okay, I cannot play with all this freaking lag. Lag is definitely not the problem right here. The problem is there are not any probes mining. And Cloak Banshees, yeah, I would probably go ahead and call. I would say that there is no way to come back from this. Cloak Banshees are going to be too much to deal with at this point. And you are about to get supply blocked. That is not going to be a fun situation either. And so here comes the all-in with 2 Dark Templar. All these buildings now unpowered. We do have 1 guy here. 1 more being chrono boosted out. Actually 2 more. Here come the DT. Oh, Vision. Going to be brutalizing these DT, and down they go. That's right, Hulkster has absolutely no attacking units left in this game. And there's the GG. Very, very well played. Tons of fun to watch. Thanks you guys for coming out. You don't have to alt-tab. You can always alt-StarCraft. Please remember that. Come visit us at altstarcraft.com here fairly shortly. We'll see you guys then.